What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a slightly different video for you. I'm doing a new series called Reviewing My Friends' Cars, and I've got a really cool car to show you guys today. So if you want to see more of this content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let's get straight into it. So let me just give you a brief explanation to what this series is about. So I have quite a lot of friends that are into their modified cars just like me, and a lot of them I haven't even seen their car or sat in it, so I thought it would be a pretty cool idea just to give a quick review on their modified cars. And I'm not really going to give a review of the car itself, but more of the mods they've done to it and things that I like and things that I don't like. So I'm just in this car park waiting for my friend to show up. He is actually running late, but I think I can hear his car coming from down the road, so he should be rolling up that ramp any second now. Hopefully he won't take too long, and then yeah, we can just crack on and review his car. And there he is. Yo, come park up, man, park up. Over 35 minutes later, finally decided to show up. Better late than never, I guess. And there he is, there's the owner. There's my guy Pani. What are you telling me, bro? What are you saying? You good, yeah? I'm good, my bro. Alright, Pani, so you're finally here. Half an hour later, better late than never, I guess. But talk to me, man. So let's first talk about the main thing about this car, which is definitely the color of it. This car has been a lot of different colors, am I right? Yeah.
Yes, bro. So alright, so we've changed the color of this officially 3 times. Originally the car was, as you can see from the bonnet, it was the full black, jet black, let's call it.
I've seen on Instagram it's been white and grey as well, black and grey, hasn't it?
So it was the black with the silver, satin silver.
Yeah.
And then after the satin silver, we did it matte white. And then after the matte white, we thought, let's try plasti dip.
Okay.
We went with the satin blue, and the amount of headaches, guys, if you're doing plasti dipping, do it right.
And you've done all the work on this car yourself, ain't you?
Yeah, so guys, if I'm honest with you, I'm quite lucky in the sense that my pups owns a garage here in northwest London in Edgware, and you know, we've been involved in the motorsport industry, so we know, you know, we're chucking money at cars, unless they're classics or any of value, you know, we know we're putting the money in the bin, unfortunately. So in that respect, I think we wouldn't have done so much on the car. Obviously, with its value, it just wasn't worth it. Of course, we got a garage, so it's cost price for us.
Alright, and let's talk about this number plate, man. So S23 KRT. Tell me what that means, man.
Right, so S is for the surname, Sophocleos, that is the surname. Guys, don't ask Greek Cypriot name, you're getting alphabet. Then the number 23. So the story between the number 23 is my lucky number. It's when granddad also passed away. And when, right, so I'll give you a bit of a background. We started in go-karting, so dad wanted me to become a Formula 1 driver basically. And when we bought our first go-kart, funnily enough, it came with the number 23 on the front nose cone. So from that day, I just stuck with the number. And of course, as you can see, the KRT is for karting. I tried to get F1 or motor, but I just couldn't find the plate at the time.
Nah, that's a proper sick plate, man. It's proper personal to you, and I actually really like it. It's a lot more better than my plate, which is Loud J, which I actually think makes me look a bit stupid and boy racery.
I love that. Are you mad? We're loud cars, come on.
Bro, I think it's too East London. It makes me look a little bit boy racery, but I mean, I like your plate, man. It's very personal to you, so I'm a big fan of that.
But hold on a minute. Loud J is because you're literally loud, bro. But the thing is, what you'll realize with this is, when we start it up, you'll realize why I can't have Loud P or anything like that, because I probably would have that. Guys, it's a replica. It's a Wembley market car, if you want to call it that. So this is actually a 1.3 multi-jet diesel Fiat 500, and we actually bought it standard. It was, of course, after thinking, right, we opened up our vape company, UK Vape Squad, how can we promote it? And that's when me and Dad thought the idea, do you know what, let's make it look like an Abarth and let's modify it, i.e. doing the color combination, doing the back camber, slamming it onto the ground, and sort of just making it look like an Abarth that no one's seen in the UK really, trying to bring attention to the company, of course. So yeah, my bro, trust me, if this was an actual Abarth, I would have probably got loud pee on it.
That's it, guys, you heard it here first. This is actually a replica Fiat Abarth. It is just a 1.3 diesel that has had a stage 1 remap on it, but it's got the full Abarth body kit, including the Abarth steering wheel on the inside, as you can see there. So yeah, proper good job done with the replica. And you've had it for quite a while, ain't you? How long have you had it?
So in total, bro, I've actually had this for 6 years. So if I'm honest with you, at the time when the Abarths first came out, for the first 2 years, I don't know what the reason was, but no insurance companies would insure drivers under 25 with an Abarth. And at the time, I was 22, 23. So literally, we ended up having to go with the Fiat 500, even though at the time, I think I bought this for 6k, and I was even looking at Abarths for like 4.5, 5 grand at the time. Yeah. So this is an actual 2008 version.
Now, how much do you think you've spent on modifying the car?
Do you know what, Jay? You've asked me a really hard question, bro. Obviously, you know, when we're in the car business, we get certain deals and things like that. But I'd say in total, clear money, £2,000 only, because I think that is really little.
Yeah, but that's because you've done most of the labour yourself as well, so you haven't had to pay for any labour. Yeah.
Exactly that, exactly that. But I would say at least 200 hours work of labour.
Okay. But yeah. I mean, it clearly shows, as you can see, because the car is looking pretty cool.
Thanks, my bro.
It definitely stands out on the road, and it's definitely advertising the Vape Squad. So yeah, you're winning there, mate.
You know what, Jay? Just because you are my brother from another mother, and you know I've always been close to you. You know what? Any of your guys that obviously come to us, I don't know, DM us, GTI, guys, give us a discount. What we'll do is we'll supply all your guys at wholesale prices, save a bit of money.
You heard it here first, guys. If you want your vape shit, then make sure you message Panny on Instagram. Just mention my name and he'll give you a discount. Alright, Panny, so let's move on to the suspension. So what are we running, coilovers or springs on here? They're looking like coilovers, but...
Yeah, so they are coilovers, but unfortunately, when we go out on the spin, you'll notice quite a bit of rattling, and that's because on the top mount, there's 2 slight brackets that just go underneath, and unfortunately, those 2, we let someone else do the suspension, and from that point, we couldn't get those brackets in again. So it is a bit jolty, but yeah, it is coilovers.
What brand coilovers are they?
If I'm honest with you, they're Bilsteins, but I actually think they're replicas.
Okay,
I don't
I
think
didn't even know they make
original.
replica Bilsteins.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just because I had to look at certain things compared to the Bilstein ones, like when they first came, the color, the box, and things just did not look right. I'll be honest with you.
They is sitting proper low though. It does look a lot lower than mine and a lot cooler than mine as well. But I'm not gonna lie, it's extremely impractical.
So we color coordinated all the caps. We color coordinated the pads, everything. The whole underneath of the car actually. All the metal work. So even your steering rods are color combination of yellow and red. So when the car was originally full black, we made the underneath all yellow and red. I don't know why, I think Dad wanted to turn it to like a banana, you know, a banana Abarth. Even to the point, at one stage, do you know what he done? Tried to surprise me thinking that, oh, let me do something cool on his car. He ended up painting the full wheel arches illuminate yellow.
Okay.
Like, what?
Alright, sounds a bit stupid. I mean, maybe, did it look cool?
No.
It looks just... Right, got rid of that before this video.
No way.
Alright, and what exhaust have we got on the back here?
So right, so that is the original Abarth back box. And to be fair, that's probably one of the most expensive pieces of kit. So just that back box costs £400. Even the body kit, actually, Jay, the Abarth body kit, because I got it off of a like smashed up Abarth, we actually ended up getting it for about £450. Okay. And they were normally going for about 1,300 brand new.
Okay.
So
I guess
yeah.
you gotta just start it up and give us a little sound check, man.
Yeah, come on. This is where you hear the magic.
Okay, so
go,
definitely sounds like a diesel.
So as you can hear, there is no soft limiter actually. And a couple of times that I've gone to places like Ghetto Street Meet, Road Runners UK, everyone's been like, how is it revving so high? I didn't realize. So 2008 and 2009 models never had no soft limiters. So in a way, guess I'm quite lucky, bro, because don't get me wrong, the sound does annoy me, and me and Pups also spoke about it, that realistically at the time, if we thought more logically, we would have got the 1.2 petrol version. Then at least with us having the garage, we could do our own, you know, downpipe, straight pipe, all of that, and at least then we would have, you know, it would have sounded a bit more like an original Abarth.
Yeah.
So I might do the decat still. We have been talking about it. So yeah, without the soft limiter, that really works well, to be fair, with this one.
Yeah. Now turn that shit off, man, because it's choking the fuck out of me.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Alright, Paddy, and show me what's under the hood, man. Let's see that diesel engine that you got there.
Bro. Let's see the emissions killer.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, yesterday, the guys at Road Runners UK, as you can see the sticker there on the sun strip, basically wanted me to work with them and go down to the show and give them a hand, and this is what happened.
Going on here?
So basically I had to help one of the young ladies start her car with jump leads, and then as I closed it, all the clips broke basically.
Okay, alright, never mind.
So,
but what we got under here, man? Is there anything special under here? Anything modified or? So
if I'm honest with you, there literally isn't, apart from the airbox. So there was a shorter airbox, but of course, because the ECU is not remapped to it, what ends up happening is it over revs. Yeah, it's sucking in too much air. So unfortunately at the moment it's not great, but I think we'll be going back to the original airbox for this. I think the car with the ECU remap would work better, because the ECU remap done was with the original airbox. So if I'm honest with you, but as you can see, this whole front grille and behind where the radiator goes, this is actually all painted red, as I was telling you. You can see obviously, you know, and yeah, apart from the engine, all the metalwork underneath is, I wish I could have cleaned it for you today, bro, but sorry.
So no rust, basically.
You know, yeah, absolutely no rust.
No rust, which is good.
Rust.
That's a good sign.
We only thought that because we did think about possibly making this into a track car one day, depending on obviously how UK Vape Squad run, depending on obviously how everything went. But for the time being, you know, we just need a car at the minute.
Alright, Penny, so we've talked suspension, we've talked engine power, we've talked exhaust, and we've talked styling. I think it's time to go for a drive. Yeah?
Come on.
So I'm going to hop in the passenger seat and we're going to go for a little spin, and we're going to see what the power is like on this car, man. Alright guys, so I've never actually sat in a Fiat 500 before, but I'm not going to lie,
Have you never?
A little bit more roomy than I thought, you know. It's not too bad. I mean, we do have fucking baseball bats everywhere. Got one there, got some pool cues back there.
Sorry, bro.
Like a typical Greek man that he is, so yeah. But anyway, let's go for a drive and let's see what the power's like on this car, man.
Let's go. So bro, obviously, as you can see, the dashboard has got the carbon fiber. So we actually, I literally done this myself. I wrapped it just for the UK Vape Squad sticker on here, just literally to add a bit more emphasis with the steering wheel, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, that's literally all that's been done to the interior. We wanted to get the actual Abarth seat.
Yeah.
But for $1,500, I'm buying a new 500.
Alright, cool. I actually think the Abarth seats do look fucking cool, but I mean, they are way too expensive. You might as well just upgrade the car for that much, innit?
And yeah, and also the weight of them, oh my god, this probably wouldn't even hit 70.
Oh, for real? Well, guys, I'm in for a treat, man. Apparently it struggles to hit 70, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So I've never sat in a car with a race car driver before. I don't really know how I feel about it. A little bit on the edge of my seat right now, but we're good, we're good.
Right, so yeah, bro, as I was saying, with the racing, so we actually started in go-karting. And then after go-karting, we like competed really highly on that, to the point we competed in British Championships, we did a few European races, to the point I actually got sponsored by Red Bull F1. So I was actually a F1 simulator junior driver.
Okay.
And unfortunately that's where my racing career ended. So go-karting to Formula Renault, to Formula 3, and then a Red Bull junior driver. And then what it was is with motorsport, what a lot of people don't explain is that, you know, it is like a business. It's not a hobby where, you know, everyone gets sponsored and stuff like that, you know. And that's unfortunate when it ended, you know. Red Bull said we had to bring this amount of money as, you know, sponsorship to the plate, and you know, we just couldn't get it at the time. And that was unfortunately the end of the racing career.
And now we're sitting in a diesel Fiat 500.
Literally. you can imagine what the race boys say and all the other drivers.
Nah, it's cool, man. Credit where credit is due. The car does look cool. And at least you've done all the work yourself as well. You haven't bought it like this. So, yeah. Built, not bought. So, yeah, credit where credit is due.
Built, not bought. Yeah. Come on.
It's crazy because we just drove past a 70 plate McLaren, and that car was like, what, over 100 grand?
Literally.
And even he looked out the window to have a look at this car, so it just shows you how much this car stands out on the road, man.
Oh, here's the speed bumps.
Oh, okay, and we're looking at the speed bumps.
We come to the hospital.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. I think these are smooth ones though. Wait till we get to the bottom. I'm gonna go real slow for you, bro, and then you can tell me if you want me to go faster on the next one. But this one, I'm literally rolling it.
Let's have a look. A lot of rattles. A lot of fucking rattles. But
and that's what you get for slamming a car.
Yeah. At least it doesn't hit the wheel arch.
True say. There's one positive.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Bro.
That felt like the exhaust was gonna fall.
Bro,
off.
I think your engine just fell out.
Oh, Jay, you hit it, bro. You've hit it. So the last year, I've had to do 3 engine mounts. And like my dad says, you racing drivers, you break every normal car. You can't have normal cars on the road. You guys need performance parts, performance mounts. And yeah, that's why literally dad calls me the car killer.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, we've had to wait a while for this video to happen, haven't you? Because you keep breaking your engine mounts. Like, we've actually waited like, what, 2 months for this video or something?
Literally.
So it's about time.
Do you know what it is? It's not that it affects anything else. So when the top mount on this car goes, as the engine drops, it actually sits on the clutch lever, Jay.
Okay.
So like you can't even put it in a gear. You can't do anything with it. So that's why it wasn't so much of a big problem. It was just the time where we could tow it back to the garage so we could lift the engine up.
Yeah.
That was my issue. Otherwise, if I'm honest with you, it's a 10-minute job because you don't have to take the engine out to do that. You can actually just lift the engine from a jig.
The brace, yeah.
Yeah, but I needed the front lift up, obviously, because it's so low. We only had the low jigs here at the garage. So, you know, that was the issue. But we're all good now, and hopefully an engine mount don't go today, because I don't know how I'm getting back to your car.
So we've got a little bit of an empty road right now.
Right, second gear. And bro, just watch your stomach, because this is quite a little bit of a jump.
Alright, cool. Hey.
What? Yeah, not so fast.
It's not too bad, not too bad. We were going uphill as well. Here's only a 1.3 diesel, so I don't know how much I expect from it, but let's get it on the motorway and we'll see. We'll give it another run and see what it's like.
And also, actually, Jay, round the roundabout. All right, guys, that is a disclaimer. You know, look, don't drive stupidly on the road. You know, there's a lot of idiots out there trying to think they're racing drivers, and what a lot of people don't realize, yeah, anyone can go fast, but it's the fact that when you lose the car, can you actually control it to keep it where you want it going? And that's the big issue I see with a lot of the car scene guys and things like that. It's like, guys, you do not understand, to be a racing driver, we have done millions of laps. Like, I'm not actually lying, I wouldn't even say thousands, I can honestly say millions of laps. So you always have to think about everyone else's safety. But obviously, I know this car, I'm not going to be nowhere near the limit, Jay, anyway, especially with you in the car.
Yeah, of course.
But I'll just show you with the coilovers, with a decent driver, you can see what this can basically do.
Okay. Alright Panny, so we've decided to end the video at your dad's garage, the garage you kept banging on about. So we're here right now. We've done the review on the Fiat ABARTH, well, Fiat ABARTH replica. We've talked, oh, what's the fuck, he's putting off bits of trim right now, look. So we've talked styling, we've talked suspension, we've talked exhaust, and we've done a little road test. And it's not the fastest car in the world, but that's not really what this car is for. It is for more just how much it stands out on the road, advertising his UK Vape Squad shit, and basically just having a mean presence on the road, and it does that perfectly. But Panny, you got some more cars to show me in the back, don't you?
Yeah, so I just want to show you a couple of things. Obviously, a few of them, bro, we can get them on the channel, we can take them for a spin in the next upcoming weeks. It's just we got a little bit of work to do to some of them, and I'd rather be prepared obviously for next time. But bro, you mentioning actually the looks, another little thing I'll point out to you, if you come down here, so even here the tow bar strap, yeah, as you can see, it's actually tie wrapped on, so we made our own bracket in the back.
Oh shit.
So look, if I pull this, look, it just comes off. So you wouldn't be able to tow anything anyway. It's because the Fiat 500, where the tow bar is, it doesn't sit right with the bumpers, so we would have had to cut holes to get an actual tow bar in. So yeah, as you said, it's all about looks. It's about promoting the company, standing out, and at the end of the day, not burning a fat hole in my pocket every time I'm having to go to the petrol station.
Yeah, true. I mean, it is a diesel. So yeah, come, let's show me what you got in the back.
So yes, my bro. Right, so the main things that you're gonna see here are the classics, if I'm honest with you. You're gonna see the other cars, but obviously they're customers. As you can see, we've got this Nissan Juke here. It's just here for a touch-up, just paintwork all over the place. Obviously, my dad does everything, but mainly it's bodywork. My dad even has contracts with HRO and companies like that to do the big cars, just because he's well known for bodywork.
Okay, so just briefly, because we're gonna keep the video short.
Yeah.
What is this car?
This is the baby, and this is the proper UK Vape Squad wagon. So this is a 1970 Ford Model T, and it's got the V8 Daimler engine in it from Jag.
Okay.
And this is what actually makes the car stand out. There's not a lot of these engines around at the minute. Let's
move on to what else we got. What we got here on the right?
Right, and here is obviously an original Rover Mini.
Yeah.
The one. And
it's so mint as well. It's so clean.
So actually this was completely just a shell.
Oh, was it?
And we made it brand new again.
Okay.
So from the interior, everything. Right here we've got a Volkswagen. Hey Jay, one of your Common Gear.
Wow, look at that.
And honestly, on this one, I think it was just the rims that had to get bought again because it didn't have the full set. But everything else on here is completely original. And the front grille as well, we had just put that on it.
Okay. And one of my favorite cars is right here.
Hey, there we go. And that's one of my pups' actual cars. So this is an original 1971 Mark 1 Golf GTI. You locked it.
There we go. Now jump straight back into it. What are we doing?
Yeah, right. So this is actually Dad's car, and this is his baby. This is what he's loved from day one, as well as the Ford Model T. So
how long has he had it?
So he's actually had this one for only about 10 years, and I'll actually give you the background story of it. So
no, you know what? We'll save that for another video, man. I'm trying to keep this video short.
Alright,
if you want to see this video in its own separate video, make sure you write it in the comments, and I will do that separately. Alright, Panny, so it's been fun, man. We've had a quick look over your replica ABARTH. We looked at the styling, exhaust, suspension, and we went out for a little drive.
And I think the tyres are bold now.
I think the tyres are badly bold. But it was good fun, man. Hey, thanks for having me. Thanks for coming on the channel. Really appreciated your time, and hopefully we'll see you on some of your other cars in the future.
100%, man.
Anything to say to the people?
To be honest with you, Jay, I just want to say, my bro, man, love always, cause you know the love between me and you. And I just want to say you're doing a great thing. I love the way you're, bringing out this community more. I've seen your work ethic lately. It's just amazing. And bro, thanks for having me on the channel. Guys, of course, if you don't follow Jay, honestly, hit that subscribe button now, and you need to follow this channel, because the things we got coming up, Jay, it's a mad thing. I can't wait. Let's go.
I'll see you in the next one.